The charm of farmhouse decor has become increasingly popular over the last several years. Farmhouse style brings to mind cozy spaces filled with natural materials, muted colors, and vintage accents. While the wide open great rooms of large country farmhouses easily lend themselves to this aesthetic, small living rooms can also capture farmhouse coziness with the right design choices. If you have a tiny living room in an apartment, condo, or small home, use these tips to give it an inviting farmhouse vibe. Overall look and feel. Since small living rooms lack generous space, careful planning ensures every piece plays multiple roles to contribute to the overall style. In general, aim for warmth through wood tones, comfortable seating for conversation areas, and simplicity in accessories to prevent clutter. Neutral backdrops like soft whites and beiges allow occasional bright pops of cheery color. Distressed finishes and vintage items scattered about add nostalgic farmhouse personality in a small space. Furniture arrangement. Arranging furniture appropriately maximizes seating and traffic flow through a small living room's limited footprint. Angle seating toward the focal point created by the TV, fireplace, or a charming window with views of nature. Floating sofas and chairs away from the walls makes the room feel more expansive. Nestle tables between furnishings to eliminate wasted space. Look for compact profiles and lift-top coffee tables convenient for smaller areas. Dual-purpose furniture like storage ottomans and trunks offer extra seating options while stowing blankets or board games out of sight. Try designing zones within the living room for optimal use. For example, place 2 chairs near the fireplace or a window nook to create an intimate chat area. Locate media cabinets and the TV along another wall for an entertainment zone. Arrange the sofa and accent chairs to facilitate easy circulation through the room. Seating options. Since the living room doubles as the heart of the home meant for gathering, seating tops the list of essentials in a farmhouse space. Look for cozy oversized armchairs with removable slipcovers suitable for small rooms, along with a wooden frame sofa in a compact size. Side chairs and classic rockers are other seating possibilities. Use washable slipcovers on seats prone to wear and stains for a casual look easy to update. In especially tight quarters, futons, ottomans, and benches pull double duty. Nestle a padded bench beneath windows to admire views or use one as spare seating by a narrow console. Repurposed vintage trunks or lacquered jewelry boxes covered in floral fabrics flank a small sofa to serve as end tables with storage space. For additional flexible seats, decorative posts and ottomans hide extra blankets or board games when not occupied. Wall decor accents. Accent walls lend charm and depth to refresh small living rooms on a budget. Use reclaimed wood boards or tongue and groove paneling as textured backdrops that amplify the cozy farmhouse aesthetic. For quick updates down the road, adhere faux bricks or stone to walls as removable wallpaper. Display special keepsakes and framed family photos on shelves or groupings of wall hooks. Install floating shelves snug beneath the ceiling to conserve space for books, plants, and collectibles without cluttering surfaces. Paint the backs of shelving and insides of open cabinets in lively hues visible through glass doors for cheery pops of color. Window treatments. Invite natural light into a small living room at every opportunity to make the space feel more expansive. Install blinds and curtains extending beyond the window frames to exaggerate impressions of size. For privacy and softness, hang breezy, lightweight curtains in natural fabrics like linen, cotton, or hemp. Incorporate charming accents like embroidered flower sack towels hung from decorative rods over kitchen sinks. Repurpose old doors, windows, and reclaimed shutters discovered at architectural salvage warehouses into one-of-a-kind window panels. Lean original artwork or antique mirrors atop console tables against walls to reflect light, and views outdoors for airiness. Surround windows with plants native to farm life, such as herbs, succulents, ivy, and flowers for connection to nature. Rugs. Rugs anchor seating arrangements to define living room zones. Natural fiber area rugs like jute, woven wool, and braided styles complement the casual farmhouse aesthetic, while muting sound in small spaces. Look for smaller 5 by 8 sizes ideal for compact living rooms to make the ambience more intimate. Layer patterns over sturdy hemp carpet runners to protect high traffic pathways from wear and prevent slips. In very tight quarters, skip a rug altogether to make the room appear less crowded. Cozy things up with natural textures underfoot using sisal, seagrass, or bamboo formats. Accent with sheepskins and woven cotton throws draped nearby to snuggle into while enjoying the fireplace. Fireplace focal points. Fireplaces generate an irresistible draw for furniture arrangements within cozy living rooms. Take advantage by floating seating nearby to utilize every inch of space in a smaller footprint. Repurpose vintage items like ironstone pitchers, ceramic chicken feeders, or metal wash bins as charming companion pieces to flank a fireplace hearth. Maximize narrow vertical spaces around a fireplace for storage. Install shelving snug beneath mantels to display cherished books, family photos, or a seasonal wreath. Use the chimney cavity to conceal a flat-screen TV that slides open when needed. Fill deep recesses with storage cabinets and hide clutter behind doors trimmed with beadboard panels that heighten country character. If your rental or condo lacks a fireplace, craft a false one as the focal point. Adhere reclaimed barn wood to walls in a hearth shape and inset LED candles or an electric log. Place a console table underneath mounted with a TV to complete the cozy arrangement. Lighting. Adequate lighting prevents dark, gloomy corners in small living rooms, essential for highlighting decorative details. Install recessed can lights overhead with dimmers to control the mood and illuminate workspace areas like sofa and tables. Accent with swing arm sconces, table lamps, and floor lights fitted with Edison bulbs to cast ambient glows throughout the room. Repurpose vintage finds like enamel milk pails, mason jar pendants, and wagon wheels outfitted as chandeliers centered over conversation areas. For quick lighting updates any season, switch out shades on table lamps or sconces. Try burlap, raffia, woven woods, or painter's drop cloths fixed on the cheap with decorative duct tape. Designing a small farmhouse living room. Now that we have a foundation in farmhouse style, let's explore some design ideas specifically tailored to small living rooms. Maximize natural light. Farmhouse style thrives in natural light, so make the most of any available windows or natural light sources in your small living room. Keep window treatments minimal to allow sunlight to filter in, and strategically place mirrors to reflect light and make the space feel larger. Choose space-efficient furniture. When furnishing a small farmhouse living room, prioritize space-efficient furniture pieces that maximize seating without overwhelming the space. Look for streamlined sofas and armchairs with slender profiles, and opt for multi-purpose pieces such as storage ottomans or coffee tables with built-in drawers. Create a focal point. Choose a focal point for your small farmhouse living room to anchor the space and draw the eye. This could be a fireplace, a statement piece of furniture, or a gallery wall of vintage artwork. Arrange furniture around the focal point to create a cohesive and inviting layout. Embrace rustic accents. Incorporate rustic accents and vintage finds to add character and charm to your small farmhouse living room. Consider decorating with weathered wood accents, galvanized metal decor, and antique accessories such as vintage signage, old crates, or enamelware. Opt for open shelving. In small farmhouse living rooms, open shelving can provide much-needed storage space while also showcasing your favorite decor items. Install floating shelves or vintage-inspired wall-mounted shelving units to display books, plants, and other decorative objects without taking up valuable floor space. Layer textures. Add visual interest and warmth to your small farmhouse living room by layering textures throughout the space. Mix and match different textiles such as woven baskets, burlap accents, and chunky knit throws to create a cozy and inviting atmosphere. Incorporate farmhouse lighting. Choose lighting fixtures that complement the farmhouse-style aesthetic, such as wrought iron chandeliers, vintage-inspired pendant lights, or rustic wall sconces. Consider installing dimmer switches to adjust lighting levels and create ambience in the space. Accessorize with greenery. Bring the outdoors inside by incorporating fresh greenery and potted plants into your small farmhouse living room decor. Place potted herbs on windowsills, hang eucalyptus wreaths on walls, or display a collection of succulents on floating shelves to add a touch of natural beauty to the space. Keep it cozy. Above all, prioritize comfort and coziness in your small farmhouse living room. Arrange furniture in a way that encourages conversation and relaxation, and incorporate soft textiles and plush seating options to create a welcoming environment that invites guests to linger. Even the most modestly sized living rooms can embody cozy farmhouse appeal through careful space planning and decorative accents. Arrange furniture in compact groupings catered to conversation zones and entertainment nooks. Outfit windows with breezy natural curtains to invite cheery daylight in while offering privacy. Accent walls with reclaimed woods, and layer natural fiber rugs to define seating areas focused around charming fireplace mantels or media consoles. Showcase greenery from succulents to flowering plants as organic decor. By incorporating vintage elements throughout with muted color schemes, you can craft an intimate yet functional small living room with nostalgic farmhouse vibe. Designing a small farmhouse living room is all about creating a cozy retreat that exudes rustic charm and warmth. By incorporating natural materials, vintage accents, and neutral color palettes, you can achieve a timeless farmhouse aesthetic that feels both stylish and inviting. With careful attention to detail and thoughtful design choices, even the smallest of living spaces can be transformed into a welcoming haven that embodies the essence of farmhouse style. So embrace the rustic charm, layer on the textures, and create a small farmhouse living room that feels like home.